All right, buckle up everyone, because today we're taking a deep dive into some seriously outside-the-box thinking on education.
Yeah, we're talking about ideas that might make you rethink, like really rethink, what education could and maybe even should be.
And our source.
The sacred Atlantean Brotherhood.
Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, we're here to unpack their ideas, not endorse them.
Exactly.
Our mission is to explore, analyze, and who knows, maybe even spark some debate along the way.
So let's dive in.
Right off the bat, we're introduced to WaXhira, the founder and grandmaster of this brotherhood. And he comes out swinging, saying modern education needs a disclaimer.
A disclaimer.
You heard right.
Yeah.
Basically, he's arguing that everything we think we know is subject to change.
Okay, I'm starting to see where this is going. It's like, imagine if every textbook came with a warning label saying, caution, this knowledge may become obsolete.
Exactly. It's a constant reminder that learning isn't about reaching some final destination. It's about the journey itself.
And as learners, we're always on the move.
Think about it. How much of what we were taught in school has been updated or even completely debunked by new discoveries?
It's mind-blowing when you really stop to consider it.
But the sacred Atlantean Brotherhood, they don't stop there. They take this critique a step further, arguing that a major problem with what they call secular education is its obsession with, well, material success.
The good old education as a means to a good job mentality.
Exactly. But what they're saying is that this laser focus on external achievements comes at a cost.
It's like they're asking, what about personal growth? What about inner fulfillment? What about a sense of purpose that goes beyond just earning a big paycheck?
Deep stuff.
Yeah, and those are the very things that often get left behind in this relentless pursuit of material success.
Now here's where things get really interesting. Brace yourselves, because their proposed solution is, well, let's just say it's unconventional.
Unconventional is putting it mildly. They advocate for paramilitary training.
Yes, paramilitary training before higher education.
I'll admit, when I first came across this, I was like, hold on, did I read that right?
I had the same reaction.
Yeah.
But the more you dig into their rationale, the more, well, thought-provoking it becomes.
Yeah, they're not advocating for turning campuses into boot camps just for the sake of it.
Their reasoning is about instilling discipline, teamwork, character development, and even humility.
Qualities, they argue, that are essential not just for academic success, but for navigating the complexities of life itself.
I'm starting to see their point. It's like they're envisioning a more holistic approach to education.
Exactly. One that integrates aspects that go beyond just the intellectual.
Like incorporating physical discipline or mindfulness practices into the learning process.
Precisely. And this idea of holistic development ties directly into another key concept emphasized by the sacred Atlantean Brotherhood. Discernment.
Discernment.
Yeah. In a world absolutely saturated with information, the ability to think critically, to question assumptions, to sift through the noise and arrive at your own informed conclusions, it's more crucial than ever.
So how can you, dear listener, cultivate this discernment? What steps can you take in your own learning journey?
Well, first and foremost, be an active participant in your learning. Don't just passively absorb whatever's thrown your way.
Right.
Be curious, ask questions, seek out diverse viewpoints, even those that challenge your own preconceived notions.
It's in those moments of friction that real growth happens.
Couldn't agree more. And it circles back to that initial idea we talked about, embracing the dynamic, never-evolving nature of knowledge.
And speaking of embracing a broader perspective, WaXhira ends his message with light, wisdom, and boundless love. It really underscores this idea that education should be about so much more than just accumulating facts and figures.
It's about nurturing the whole person, fostering not just intellectual growth, but also spiritual and emotional development.
And that brings us to the end of this deep dive. But before we sign off, I want to leave you with one final thought to ponder.
Oh, I like where this is going.
If you had the power to redesign the education system, what one element would you add to create a truly holistic learning experience?
That's a great question, and one I hope our listeners will take some time to reflect on.
Thanks for joining us on this journey's exploration. Until next time, keep seeking, keep questioning, keep diving deep.
Absolutely. Keep learning.